Hello and welcome back to Crypto Labs News. It's Rich here with another exciting update on XRP. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you're tuning in from. Today, we're diving into some big news. Evernorth is planning to scoop up all the XRP from retail exchanges. Things are getting really interesting in the XRP space, and here's what you need to know. Ashish Birla, formerly with Ripple, now at Evernorth, gave some exciting details about their strategy. Evernorth is positioning itself as a publicly traded XRP treasury, offering institutional investors easy, regulated, and liquid access to XRP. They're focused on growing their holdings and reinvesting the profits to buy even more XRP. This could lead to Evernorth holding a massive portion of XRP over time. As of October 23, 2025, the Rex Osprey XRP ETF has surpassed $100 million in assets under management, becoming the first U.S. ETF offering direct exposure to XRP. The cool thing about spot ETFs is they actually hold the asset. So this ETF is locking up XRP and removing it from circulation, which could drive up the price once it's off the exchanges. Now, there's been some speculation about the launch of these ETFs. It looks like the government shutdown is delaying things, and no one's sure how long this delay will last. Some predict we might see a launch in early November, but until the government reopens, we won't get a clear date. Securitize, another company in the crypto space, is going public through a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, and will be using Ripple's Rust to facilitate tokenized fund transactions. This is just another example of crypto expanding into the traditional finance world. Epic, a company using the XRP ledger to handle real-world assets, has now joined Apple's developer program. This gives them access to over 1.5 billion devices worldwide and positions them to build the next generation of financial applications. A major voice in crypto, probably echoing Brad Garlinghouse, suggests that the way we handle money should change dramatically. Imagine if payments could be processed in real time, minute by minute. This is the kind of innovation that blockchain, specifically XRP, can bring to the table. Looking at market predictions, Bitcoin remains the top dog, but altcoins like XRP, XLM, and QNT are set to outperform as the crypto space matures. I'm sure you've heard a lot of bullish calls for Bitcoin, but it's time for other cryptos to get their due recognition. The head of innovation at Swift continues to downplay XRP, calling it a magic bean. But with Ripple already integrated into Swift and building its own alternative, it's clear that the traditional financial systems are outdated and in need of disruption. Big news. Donald Trump has appointed Michael Selig, a known supporter of Bitcoin and crypto, as the new chair of the CFTC. This isn't by coincidence. Selig was already pushing for clarity around XRP during the Ripple versus SEC case. Lastly, XRP's price chart looks incredibly bullish, with many predicting a breakout. Despite occasional pullbacks, every dip is likely just a setup for higher gains. We're on the cusp of a major shift, and once the government reopens, it could trigger the next big rally for crypto. That's it for today. Stay patient, stay positive, and let's all get ready to ride this wave to success. Thanks for tuning in to Crypto Labs News, and I'll catch you in the next one.